Hi guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda. I am a UK travel and lifestyle blogger. I am excited to bring you along on this journey as I learn to manage my money, investing, as well as lifestyle topics and a bit of travel as well. So a little bit of a backstory on me. I was in debt about 6-7 years ago when I was still at university. This debt drove me insane. I was on a low income. I had no other side hustles, and this is way before I even started my blog, which is called A July Dreamer. And I was drowning. I did not know how I was going to get out of that debt, and I was just looking for a way to get a handle on my finances. So I started the snowball method, Dave Ramsey's snowball method, which at that time I actually did not know that that's what it was called. So I actually started paying off the smallest amount first and then working my way through that until I paid off over £12,000 in payday loans and credit card debt. I am excited to start this journey to share with you everything that I have learned over the last 5 years since becoming debt free and what I have been able to achieve in the last 5 years. I am excited to bring you on this journey because on this channel I will be sharing 2 videos a month. One will be on lifestyle, so it could be travel, it could be a day in the life of, and on the other video will be on budgeting. So budgeting is my passion. I've been talking a lot about money on my website, and I figured this is a natural progression to bring this topic onto YouTube because I know there are so many people out there who are in debt, who are looking for tips, who are looking for ideas on how they can manage their money better. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey because I know talking about money is not the easiest thing. There is, especially in the African community, there is still a huge stigma against talking about money. Nobody wants to know what the other person is earning. Nobody wants to know how to manage their money, how they're actually managing their money. They want to know how to manage their money, but they actually won't ask for help. So I'm creating this video, so hoping I can give you that help that you are seeking based on my experiences, from my family's experiences, as well as from all the reading that I've done, as well as share, from my blog as an extension of that, the topics that I've covered there, I'll be covering on this channel as well. So A July Dreamer is actually the name of my website, and that name is, it's simple name because I was born in July and I'm a procrastinator, but I don't think a July procrastinator rings well. So a dreamer, I am a daydreamer, and I love that I'm a daydreamer. So I'm excited to bring you on this journey just to share with you how you can manage your money, how you can stay out of debt once you're out of it. But before we can get there, we need to learn some principles, change our money habits, change our mentality towards money actually, and learn how to manage our money better, learn how to save, because this was something that for me, for many years, I never saved. Whatever I did save, I used up like that. So it was crazy, and it took a lot of looking within me, looking how I can change my life, because nobody was going to change it for me. So there are certain things that I did in my life that helped me to get where I am now. I am debt free. Well, except for my car and my mortgage, I am essentially debt free. I know no debt is good debt, but I would rather have my mortgage than any other debt. But which is also something that I'll be discussing on this channel, how I was able to buy my current property, and from somebody who was broke, like big time broke, with the worst credit history ever. I am going to share some tips on how I was able to improve my credit report, improve my credit score by improving my credit report. So this is something that I'll be sharing on this channel, but I won't just be talking about money. I will be sharing tips, practical tips that I have utilized in the last 5-6 years since I became debt free. And also I'll be going through my journey, what I was able to encounter, because there's so many people out there who are in debt, and I'm hoping that some of the tips that I'll be sharing on my channel will be helpful to someone, especially those who are on low income, who are trying to find a way from from their debt, because I don't even know how I got into credit card debt. but I know I was spending the money, but how I ended up not actually even paying for it is something that still surprises me to this day. I also don't know how I got into payday loans. I remember when I took it out under the guise that at the end of the month I'll be able to pay it off, but all of a sudden I didn't have that money. So it was a huge struggle for me. So I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. I will explain to you how I got out of debt. I was able to start saving money, how I was able to start investing as well. I am not a financial advisor. So all of the advice that I'll be sharing on this channel will be based off my personal experience, the education that I've received from, other people, reading books, all of that jazz. I'll be sharing it through here. I will be breaking it down how you can plan, and I have planners on my Etsy shop, which you can check out. I'll leave a link down below, and I use these planners every single month. My family uses these planners as well, which is great because I get first-hand experience and hearing feedback from people who are close to me, who will tell me, oh, okay, you need to tweak this. Oh, okay, actually I don't understand how to use this. So my first video on this channel, apart from this introduction, will be walking you through how to use my trackers. At the moment I have 2 trackers on my Etsy shop. So one is a monthly tracker with 6 sections, which cover your income, from various sources, your fixed expenses, so your rent, your council tax, your debt, if you are in debt, so there'll be debt expenses there that you will be tracking, personal expenses, because it is important to have personal expenses as well, and Netflix is one that falls under personal expenses. And then I have also got a savings section, which you can also check out, because that is the section where you can start saving. So a £5 today, maybe £100 tomorrow. Well, not literally, but the future tomorrow. So I have that section in there. And then I've got the 6th section, which actually just covers everything. So it breaks it all down. You can have it all in a glance. So which is what I love about my tracker, and I'll be able to walk you through that. I also have a weekly tracker because I'm somebody who tracks my money every single day. I use a zero-based budget, which means my money has got a home. So it doesn't mean I'm spending all of it. It just means I've allocated it to all of my expenses that are coming through, including my savings and also fun money, because I believe in having fun. You can't just be paying off your debt and not having fun, because that gets draining pretty quickly. But I know that there are a lot of people who are in that situation. So I am hoping on this channel, I'll be able to share with you some budgeting tips that you can employ in your life. I'll walk you through my budget tracker. But outside of budgeting and money, I will also be bringing you into, my travels. I am a solo traveler. Before COVID, I was traveling at least twice a month, which was exciting, and I'm excited to get back out there, but only when it's safe, because as much as I love international travel, I know there's so many restrictions out there, and there's so many things that we can do to help to bring this COVID situation down. So I'm excited to bring you along on this journey, and I cannot wait for you to see some of the content that I have prepared for this channel. This is a very exciting journey for me because, as my mother will tell you, all of my friends will tell you, I can talk for Queen and country. It is a blessing, or a curse, depending on who you ask. But I think it's a blessing because I am comfortable talking to people, and I'm learning to get comfortable to talking to my camera because this is all new to me. But I've got the gift of the gob, so to how we say it in England. So I hope you tag along on this journey, and I am so excited to share with you my budget tracker. I know I'm talking about this budget tracker as if it's the next bread and butter, but for me, really it is. I have put my love and sweat into that, and in the next 3 months I'll be releasing the next version, which actually covers the whole year, which is very exciting. I'm still playing around with some formulas, but I'm excited to share that with you. You can check out the links down below. I will be leaving all the links, and I'll also be leaving links to my turban where I purchased mine, so that if you're interested in buying this, you can also find the shop where I buy mine. So I'm excited to bring you along on this journey, and I hope you will enjoy coming along this journey, talking about travel, talking about money, talking about life in general. And I'll be having some videos which will just be story time videos where I give you a little bit background about myself or cover a topic of interest, mostly about money or travel. but I am excited to bring you along, and I hope you enjoy this as well. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video.